This is how I draw attention to my listings, how I get sales over other people, why my items sell for more. Hey, it's Don. Today we're going to look at something I do quite often that draws attention to my listing over many other people's listings, even if it's the very same item. And this is the reason why I sell many of my items for more than other people selling the very same item. It works both different ways. It helps you to get more money, and it helps to draw attention to your items. Let's hop over to my store, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now we're in my seller hub of my store here, and we're just looking at my items that I have listed. Now the first thing you notice on all of the ones you see right here is that every inch of the actual image itself is cropped to just show what we're selling. Nothing else shown in these first bunch of listings here shows anything else but the actual item. There's no white space, there's no junk, it's not a distant shot, it's what I call a zoom in. Now this is something I've seen other people doing, so I can't take credit for coming up with this idea to begin with, but what's good for my competitors is good for me as well if it works for them. Now before I ever switched over, I looked into what the other sellers were doing that were cropping in on this. I compared their sales and the whole works. Then I did a bunch of listings of my own and then compared my own sales. It works without a doubt, at least 15 or 20% boost overall across much of my store when I do this. I do this for every item, even items like a board game, a label, cards, photos, anything I can get away with it. Now, you're not going to get away with the zoom in so much on every item you do. Stamps, coins, buttons like you see here. Now these are a little harder to crop down depending on how you're photographing them. We do 600 DPI on standard for everything that we do, whether it's a scan or a photo. So if I wanted to be able to crop the buttons down a little more and get a little more detail, you'd have to up the actual DPI of the image to be able to do that. They'll be too small and eBay will ding you. It'll give you a red warning when you're cropping the photos down, telling you that it's not high enough quality. So some items like these, I do leave extra space in them. They're small to begin with, so I'm fine with that. The one thing you also see though on these is that they're all uniform. Every single one on this page is pretty much uniform and matches what any of the other ones look like. We're looking through 100 or more buttons or so and cards and everything. Comics are cropped down, postcards, trade cards. Every single thing I do, I've got zoom-ins across the board on them. Now, we've got older listings that don't have those. We're in the process right now of going through and upgrading all of the photos of some way, shape, or form. Here's an example of one of my older photos. And as you can see, it's a distance shot. It's taken at an angle. This was up for at least 4 years. This isn't a good shot at all. I use scanners for all of these. And I do zoom-ins on everything. Let me show you a zoom-in to give you an idea here. This is a good example of a zoom-in right here. This is the actual postcard in question. This is a postcard, a real picture, real photo postcard of two ladies with their names ID'd on the back, holding a string of fish. Looks like trout maybe, or walleye or pike or something to me. Nice string of fish. Interesting image here. Most people will just take a photo. Maybe it's on an angle like I showed you in the other one. Who knows? The quality is never as good as if you scanned it first off. The zoom in, though, is what's going to attract somebody. If somebody's looking for a real photo, they're going to see this here as being the key, the pusher for it. And when you're doing the zoom-ins, make sure you're zooming into something that's good. You don't have to crop it real tight or anything else like that if there's something bigger in the image. Sometimes I do not crop down the postcard or do a zoom-in at all because the image or the book or the toy or whatever the case may be doesn't need it. It's already filling up the actual main image here. You want the main image, this main image, the first image on any of your listings, to show off, to be able to be seen easily against other people's. Now this is a search result here. Let me pop to the top just to show you where we're at. Now I am in postcard sections. Postcard Ohio is what I typed in. Obviously people list things in the wrong category. The very first thing up here is an apartment building for sale in Cleveland. So as you can see, someone here has used one. Now this is a reprint, it says, so I don't know why anybody would pay that for a reprint. This one's a distance shot, even if it is a scan. This is not obviously a postcard. Same with that, same with that. Now this one under it's a fairly decent zoom, and it really shows when I'm looking through the gallery view what's going on. If someone's from this town, they may actually recognize it just by scanning through here. I look quick. If it doesn't draw my attention to something, I'm just going to pass it up if I'm looking to buy something. I don't care what it is. Like this one here. This person, I'm not really sure what they did. They've chopped the image down. It's turned the wrong way. There's a big chunk of black. So that one's not going to sell very well. Now here's a decent zoom in versus this one here. If this baseball one here was zoomed in, where you could see the detail of the baseball bats and the uniform, it would sell so much better. Let's actually open this one up. They actually only have 2 photos. Am I able to zoom in? Yeah, at least you're able to zoom in. Now, if you wanted to sell this one, the gallery, the main image, the image I would have seen as I was scrolling down the page looking at stuff would have shown a big zoom in of this. You would have been able to see the baseball bats. You'd see the word baseball team. I'd see the players, the uniforms, the whole works. That would have helped sell this one without a doubt. But when you're looking at it from a distance, it's hard to tell what's going on. It looks very similar to all these other ones sitting around here. This one's a little more readily available. I can tell that this looks like they're running on a field. There's bleachers in the background, the whole works. So and as you look through here, not a zoom in, you might have been able to highlight gentlemen in the uniforms or mess hall or dinner being prepared or anything like that. Not a zoom in, distance shot. This one I can't tell at all what's going on. Again, wrong category, wrong item, doesn't belong in this search at all. Aluminum sign. Now you can look in here and you'll see that these folks probably listed it in the wrong section. That's usually what I see. Now here's a good zoom in. The original picture's probably a little far back. This one they could have done a zoom in and showed them actually standing on backs. And like this one right here, it's hard to even tell what this is, even though again it's in the wrong category. Here, another example. It's hard to tell what's going on with this. I would have done a zoom in and shown the equipment itself. Here again, this one's turned the wrong way. This one's got black edges and just doesn't look very well. And it's got a watermark over it, which is more obscuring the image on top of it. Watermarks are not allowed on eBay at all. It is against the user agreement to put a watermark in your photo if you are unaware of that. This showcases the key aspect of the item. Why this item is interesting to begin with. That's what I center in on. I don't just do a zoom in just to do a zoom in. I only do a zoom in if I can center in on something interesting. Activity happening, a sign in a building, a car, a great scene downtown, the box of a toy, the cover of a book, the cover of sheet music, the label of a record. All of those sorts of things I have learned through all of these years are what's going to get somebody to look at it. You don't want someone just to fly by your listing in a search here and just go through because nothing looks interesting at all. Nothing is showcased, nothing is pushed. That's what you need to do to get more people to look at it. You need to call attention to it. The ones that show off are usually the ones that fill up the entire image and show something interesting across the board. Even when it's a nice postcard like this Halloween one here, it's not the best quality. You could have zoomed in around the witch, the clock, the shadow, the wording of Halloween, and the whole works on there. That's going to help sell it. It's all about getting somebody to be a customer versus just a window shopper. Like all of this black background around here is standing out for the wrong reason. You can't see as well the most important aspect of this whole image, which is the baby crying right there. Like these here, it's just hard to see what's going on. You could have zoomed in, you could have stacked anything. There's a lot more things you need to do. Another good example here. It's not easy to see what's going on. You've got a very bad distance shot. Another distance shot. This one, though, it's not cropped. It's still far better than these other ones. Now, you can actually fix some of these without rescanning them. You can save a little time if you really wish, but I would honestly recommend rescanning them. Let's just show you this bad one here, and let's go ahead and revise it right now. And I'm going to show you a quick, easy way where you could actually fix it at least enough to draw some more attention to it. Now, once it opens up here, we'll have to wait just a second. We're going to go in. I'm going to click on the actual image itself. I'm going to right-click and save the image. And we're just going to come into a file. I'm going to save it over another image because this is something I do occasionally. We'll just go ahead and keep saving a new image over it. And then I can come back in here. We're going to open up that image, import it. And let's go ahead and find it. It should be right there. So now we're going to have two of the exact same images in here. We're going to move it back over to here. And then I'm going to just crop it down from here. And we're going to go from there. So I'm able to still crop it. Now, obviously, the condition or the quality isn't super, but you can come in here and use some of eBay's features to darken this up as well to make it look much better. So obviously, that looks more like actually what the real card looks like, so I can crop it down like this. So I didn't have to do much else. It only took me about 20 or so seconds to get a copy of the image, download it, re-upload it, and just crop it as you see here. You can even darken up the other ones, even once they've been up, as most people should know. You can come back in here and just clean these up a little bit. Again, if you don't want to spend the money to actually do new images, I would recommend at least doing this at the very, very bare bones minimum, because it'll at least get you a more honest representation of what you're trying to sell. No matter what it is, you've got to be able to see it correctly. You've got to be able to market it correctly. You've got to have those zoom-ins when you are doing this. It's the best and honestly the easiest way to get that boost. Now, I don't do promoted listings. I don't pay anything extra to promote them. I just make sure the images are zoomed in on everything I can possibly do. The title's decent with all the information, and I play around with the price from time to time. So as you can see here, these listings were all listed in 2016, more than 4 years ago, and we've now updated all of them right on through here. There might be one or two like this one here that needs to be scanned a different way. All of the ones we can put through the duplex scanner have been rescanned. They've been all zoomed in, and they all show off very well. Now, these are smaller, obviously, than what you would see as a thumbnail when you're going through and just looking for an item through an eBay search. These items will be bigger. On top of that, if I hover over them, it'll have a bigger view of them as well in most of the categories that I sell in. So again, mine will pop over everybody else's. These are all old listings. These are all 4-plus-year-old items that we have rescanned. Now, you might think the time invested in a rescanning wouldn't be worth it, but we've been selling a bunch right after we fixed the image and have been paying for all the labor plus, and they continue to keep selling like they're new items just relisted or just put up on eBay for the very first time. So it has been a big plus. It's well worth improving your images. Overall, it makes a good impression for someone just popping in your store as to the quality and how you handle everything. So it's well worth investing in your time to fix your old listings. There's no sense in having something up if the image is bad, if the description's terrible, if you don't describe it correctly. All of those aspects are just wasting your time on your listing. Spend the time, go back in and fix your images, and I bet you'll be surprised that some of those items will now sell just because you have quality images with a zoom in that's going to draw attention to your items over most everybody else. Well, there we have it. Hopefully that gave you some ideas, some thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also hit the bell icon to be notified if I post new content or go live. Subscribe and tell all your friends.
Out here, people need Wrangler styles and great fit. Because no matter what they're doing, Wrangler shirts and jeans look good. Anytime, anywhere. You can live